Alright. Hello, this is Brendan Brockway. This is my follow-up for my Project 3. I'm just going to start off with a demo. This will be a pretty short follow-up. So basically, I added some art assets and animations to the creative portion I did for Project 3 with the input systems using a controller and mouse and keyboard. Not really a mouse, so just keyboard. I'll go ahead and play it right now. So the art I found, I will have a link to that in my presentation later. But yeah, I really like it, and it took me a long time to figure out how to get the animations right, because first I just couldn't figure it out, so I looked at a tutorial and I found one that was pretty good, but there was a few problems I was having with it. Like I couldn't get my character to change directions, and a few other small things like the jump, which is still sometimes it'll double play and I can't really figure that out, but like I couldn't get it to stop jumping. There's also an attack animation, which had the same problem, but I just kind of messed around with it a bit until I got it. So yeah, this is pretty much like the same as the level itself is the same as the earlier version. So I'll get out of that real quick. So yeah, the animations. Let me zoom out a bit. So there's not really. I just kind of had a pretty simple animation system with a jump, an attack, a run, and idle. Let's go here. So like I said, I was having a lot of trouble with these. The attack was a simple fix because I just had to change. Originally I had it running on a bool, which would check the bool true if the M key was pressed, which is my attack key, or the button west, I believe, on the controller. But the really big problem I've noticed with these animations is that it's really hard to like turn them off depending on what you're doing. Because with the jumping, it was almost impossible, but eventually I just kind of had like a if grounded check for it, but I don't think it's perfect, but it works for the most part. Let me go back to my slides. So yeah, like I said, I added animations and the art assets I found. And this is a link to the asset, and this is the tutorial. I believe it's a Brachy's one. And the art assets themselves came with built-in animations, but I wanted to do it myself. And not to mention there's a lot of animations in there that were not at all needed for this. They had like blocking, crouching, like 4 different attack animations. I wanted to simplify it a bit. So yeah, it's my follow-up.